Alright. Oh, there's the ghast. So, I restarted my computer because, honestly, I don't remember. It was a while ago. But I didn't get any of the save data from Minecraft backed up. So, the other world is completely gone forever. But that's okay. I wasn't very far in it anyways. I had only just barely made a house. And I don't even think I'd finished it. I do have a texture pack, but I don't know if I want it on or not. Let's see. I actually have a few, but I was using this one. I don't know if it's really the feel I want. So I'm just gonna go good old playing Minecraft. It's a lot of bamboo. I know the first few times I recorded, the mic audio was super quiet, so hopefully some of the stuff I did fixed that. I tried recording a video with my girlfriend the other day on Roblox, but I completely forgot that my mic is super finicky, or my headphones in general are super finicky. So you have to have them like put into the jack at a very specific way for them to actually work. And it didn't record my voice at all, so I decided not to upload it. It was kind of a splotchy video anyways. I don't even know how I'm getting pumpkins. I probably won't even use them. But oh well. I'll keep these for later. This isn't really the start that I wanted, but we'll make do. Holy crap. There we go. Now I can either make black dye or a book and quill. And I will make a book and quill so that if I get any good coordinate areas, I can mark it down. I'll go check out over here. Or actually, I'll go over here. There's a ruin portal up there. Oh, there we go. I'll come back to that. Oh my gosh. School is starting for me next Thursday. Or this Thursday. Because I guess it's already the week it starts, I guess. Anyways, my schedule got all messed up. I don't know why, but like I was supposed to be taking AP Pre-Calc, but apparently the way that my counselor put my schedule is that if I want to do band, I cannot do Pre-Calc, or I go and do chemistry again, which I don't want to do for pretty obvious reasons. I already did it, but that just made me annoyed. So I'll probably just change to college algebra. Honestly, just a better option than no band at all, or just no concert band. I am in marching band. I'm doing snare this year. I don't know if I've talked about that before, but it's exciting. Band camp just got finished with, so excited about that, at least a little bit. I really am not excited about school though. I will be taking 4 advanced classes. I can't really say AP because if I'm doing college algebra, it'll be dual enrollment. I did AP World History last year and I got a 4 on the test, which is pretty good. It's enough to get college credit at places that accepts it. So that's pretty cool. I get to drive though, so that's cool. I like driving. I just got a hand-me-down car from my sister, but it's still a good car. It's only been in a few small crashes. Not even crashes, more like just accidents. Alright. Like in the last one, I will be making a purple bed. Purple is my favorite color. There we go. And now, ooh, let's go. Okay. Dang it. Well, now it's nighttime. I got enough food. There we go. Another ravine. Oh, and fireflies. I forgot they added these. If any of you guys have not seen K-pop Demon Hunters, I highly recommend it. Since I've watched it, it's just been all over my For You page. I can't get away from it. I don't even really like K-pop. I don't not like it, but it's just not something I would personally choose to listen to. I can't say much about it though, because my girlfriend is Korean and loves K-pop. Well, a little bit Korean. That was close. What the heck? Oh. This part of Minecraft is pretty boring. The very start, where you just have to run around, collect resources forever. It's probably even more boring to watch it. But I'm not good enough to do any challenges or anything, so you know, I still have not actually beaten Minecraft, like just the Ender Dragon, without using cheats at least once. And my goal for my last world was to do that, but ended up having to restart my computer. I think it just like wouldn't start anything or something. I don't remember. It was weird. Was it geode? I don't know if it's going to be darker on screen. Brightness. I'm not going to do anything, but you can't really see anything. Just a geode. Not really sure what to do from here. I don't know if I should go back to the other cave that I found, or if this one is good enough to just keep going down. I could probably just exploit, Minecraft physics, get that water to run down, but I don't know if I want to go down that way. I might as well. I love shaders. That's blue because of the water. You can see how it's white right there. There we go. Oh, that's so cool. I'm gonna go over there. Oh, coming down here without a shield was a very bad idea, I just remembered. I've been dabbling in the world of Vocaloid and things of the such. Currently on my Roblox, what's it called? Cart. I don't have enough Robux for it, but I have a Teto Roblox outfit planned. But yeah, just thought I'd share that. I've had the Miku game on my phone for a while, the Colorful Stage, or Project Sekai. I don't know how to actually say that, but I never had anything outside of it, but I've been getting more into it. Did you know that the Dilophosaurus is actually very different to what it's portrayed as in like all of media? I'm sure most of the people watching have seen Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, whatever it is that they've seen that has the Dilophosaurus in it. I'm sure that they've seen it, and you know, the way that they put it is kind of like a smaller version of a velociraptor, but like it also has a frilled neck and shoots venom. They aren't 100% wrong. I guess it is a possibility that it did shoot venom, but there is no exact proof that they did. It's debated as, you know, more things come out about it. It was actually one of the largest predators of the area that it lived in at the time. It lived in Arizona, or whatever Arizona was back then, and actually I'm pretty sure it was one of the best preserved fossils at the time, that the first like real major fossil of it was found. I'm pretty sure that it was one of the best preserved fossils, which is pretty cool. Skeletons make me mad. I don't want those. Or those. Anyways, everything I just said I found off of an Instagram reel. And then I proceeded to, later that day, or the next day, talk about dinosaurs to my girlfriend for like half an hour. Completely unnecessary. But I felt like I had to. I just had to inform my loved ones. I didn't think it was actually really cool to learn about though. And then also, my girlfriend told me to research my favorite dinosaur, the Doedicurus. I honestly don't know how to fully pronounce the name. I didn't do that much research. I just looked at Wikipedia. After I get this call, I'll look up how to say it. And then I'll pull up all my notes because she wanted to hear me talk about it. It's just such a silly looking dinosaur. And it's freaking awesome. Okay. Let's figure this out. Here it is.
How to pronounce Didicurus.
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 Didicurus. Didicurus. Didicurus.
Is that correct? Let's get another one.
Didicurus.
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 Which one is it? Maybe it wasn't a good idea to look this up. Didicurus. Didicurus.
Dodicurus clavicaudatus.
What is it? Everything is different. Let's get another one. Why is it not pulling it up? Okay. Is this one gonna work?
Welcome to How to Pronounce int.
That's why I'm not connected to the Wi-Fi.
Dodicurus.
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 The L was silent. Oh, okay. So it is Didicurus. Okay. Anyways, now I'll pull up my notes. And I can read them while I play. Okay. The Didicurus, as I just recently found is how it's pronounced, was about 5 feet long, or sorry, 5 feet tall. So, just under the average human, pretty much. And 12 feet long. Yep. Pretty insane. Pretty big. I wouldn't want to, go face to face with one of those guys. I'd probably pee my pants. Even worse than that, they weighed over 3,000 pounds. That's a little more frightening than something that's 5 feet tall. And they're just walking around, Pretty scary things. They're herbivores, so you don't need to be that scared about them. Still, though, thinking about a 3,000 pound, 12 foot long, like turtle, armadillo thing. It's a little freaky. Anyways, the weight actually varied, and it is, there's evidence that suggests that they grew. Oh, never mind. Hold on a second. Diamonds already. What? Oh, crap. Okay, more diamonds. What am I gonna do? can't. I guess I can mine them. Never mind. Anyways, evidence suggests that they didn't stop at 3,000 pounds, and possibly they grew to even more than that, which is 5,000 pounds. One of the specimens they found that dated to like right before they went extinct was estimated to be about 5,000 pounds. So a fully grown adult could have very likely been, you know, really fat. Excuse me. Yeah. And, you know, all that weight wasn't just the body. The club itself, the thing, you know, that they smash stuff with, that weighed about 150 pounds. So you can imagine, they also swung at possibly 25 miles per hour. That's really heavy, or really fast for, you know, a tail. And if you think about it, getting smacked in the butt with 150 pounds of force at 25 miles per hour, it doesn't sound like fun. I would hope you don't think that sounds fun. Yeah. So just imagine that. These guys were no joke. They also were grazers, meaning like they're basically like a cow, you know. They walk around munching on grass all day. But the funny part of that is that their teeth actually sucked for, you know, chewing up food. So it suggests that they had a very slow metabolism, meaning that they didn't really need a whole lot of digested food, because the less the food is chewed up, the less energy you get from the food. Meaning that they had to eat a lot to get the energy that they would need if they had a fast metabolism. But because they have a slow metabolism, they're most likely had a slow metabolism, it would mean that they didn't need as much food. And something that suggests even more that they weren't good at chewing is the way that their muscles grew. That, or vice versa, that the teeth not being good at chewing suggests the muscle growth. I don't really remember. I wrote it down, went out like at midnight. So, anyways, their muscle growth around their head, you know, they're big, bulky animals, so they have a lot of muscle to hold them up, to move, to, you know, attack, protect themselves, to even chew, you know. But the way that the muscles grew, it went to prioritizing holding their body up and basically keeping them movable. That it basically is like, that took priority over being able to fully chew food, meaning that they'd get less energy, less calories from their food, from, you know, chewing it up to digest, but they were able to produce more power in with their muscles. Very cool. The club could have dealt might have dealt 2.5 kilojoules of energy, and that sounded like maybe not a lot to me. Like, that sounds like, you know, kilojoules, that's probably a lot of joules, but 2.5, you know, maybe not the strongest thing in the world. But I did a little research, and from what I could find, in comparison, a typical baseball bat or like a swing from a baseball bat, only produces about 125 kilojoules. And that might not even be correct. That could be less, that could be more. That or 2.5 kilojoules could also be an underestimate. They could have, made way more power depending on how fast they're able to swing it and how big each individual specimen organism was. It's possible that they could have been even stronger. And actually, the Didicurus was the most recent living glyptodont. I don't know how to pronounce that one. I don't feel like looking it up. But it's basically the genus that the Didicurus comes from, is the glyptodonts. So, excuse me, it was the most recent living glyptodont, with fossils dating back only 8,000 years, which is really recent. That's only like 6,000 years before the Common Era, after Christ, which is very, like, recent. That's pretty real, that just 8,000 years ago, there was these possibly 5,000-pound creatures that looked like armadillos just grazing on grass. I think it's really cool to think about. They went extinct during the Quaternity extinction event, which means that it was likely extinct because of human overhunting as well as climate change. Because, that's pretty recent. Humans could have, gotten tools, could have gone hunting, getting bigger, more impressive prey. And it was also, the fossil was found in the Pampas, which was a sort of like refuge area that herbivores found to graze on grass. And it was actually really good for them because it was like one of the few areas that the grass that they fed on was still in abundance because of climate change. It was in decline all around. Also, the reason that their size increased to how big they were was due to the Great American Interchange, which was a time when a volcano had erupted a little pass between Central America to South America, or North America to South America, through Central America. So it allowed for, carnivores, herbivores, all sorts of things, even plants, to move between the two continents. And because they went to a new land with different, possibly more rich food, different prey that didn't know what to do with them, they were able to grow to even bigger sizes. And then size likely increased due to cooling climates, predators, getting overhunted, and fighting inside the species grew to help it. And I'm done. Bye bye.